All right, man, let's do it, man. They ain't gonna like this one right here. Maybe later today or down the road, we'll come with some. We come with some with a prediction for this fight. I don't know if I will or won't, but if anything, it might be later today or tomorrow or something like that. Or maybe I might do a final and only thoughts like I did for Fury and White, which that was pretty accurate for me to be lazy on that one. I've been lazy on predictions for some years now, man. It's just boxing ain't like what it used to be. But we got y'all boy here, man. Got the Mr. Mason, man. What's going on, man? Him and Minnie, man, they still filling each other out, man. And he be growling at her. He done nipped at her. So today is playing though. So I'm showing him extra attention, man. He ain't the baby no more. He ain't the baby no more, man. But nonetheless, dude, sorry for my fan going. It's kind of warm in Michigan. Now it's gonna be cold again in the deep. All right. So, like I said before, man, a lot of people criticizing Oscar Valdez, all right, rightfully so for the performance enhancing drugs, right? He went on Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I watched something on YouTube, but then I caught the actual full episode. The full episode I caught on ESPN2, right when after I was watching the second Fury fight, right? And one thing that popped in my mind yesterday, dude, I was like, man, it didn't mean people criticizing Valdez for ducking and this, that, and the third, but it didn't take him like 3 or 4 years to fight Shakur Stevenson. All right. It didn't take him 3 or 4 years to get in there and fight Stevenson. All right. Like, dude, he fought him in a timely manner. You can say, well, he vacated his belt to avoid Stevenson. Fine. We can say that. Stevenson was his mandatory, but we didn't have to wait like 3 or 4 years. We didn't have to wait that long, dude. You know what I'm saying? This fight is in a timely manner. Now, is this big as Spence and Errol Spence? I mean, Crawford and Errol Spence? Nah. And if they build it up for 5 years, it still wouldn't be big as that because that's in the glamour division. But you talking about when he vacated that, he vacated right here, right? So this fight been 3 years. Okay, I could say 3 years in the making, I guess. Because I guess this one he vacated his belt right here. And then he didn't get a belt until 2021 because he was with Eddie Renato trying to figure it out. So, but you talk about like Crawford and Spence, this shit been talked about before 2018. And Oscar Valdez is officially, as long as everything is kosher and good, he's officially jumping in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. He's officially jumping in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. So you could say 2019 to 2021, 2022, 2020. So 3 years, and we've been talking about, Valdez. I mean, we've been talking about, Spence and Crawford for like 4 or 5 now. Even before Crawford went to welterweight, he was saying like, I want to fight Keith Thurman. He beat Ndongo 2017. So he was talking about moving up, fighting PBC guys in 2017. So roughly like 5 years. And at least, Valdez is stepping into the ring. And the drama with, Shakur Stevenson has been ongoing longer. I mean, shorter. And they getting in the ring. Bob made this fight. Now, did they try to do the smoke escape for Valdez? Absolutely. They tried to throw in old boy in there. They tried to throw in and Mariner Vete, but the money wasn't there for the fight. That's the difference. The money wasn't there for the fight. He thought he was gonna get a lot more money for that fight than he did. But say what you want to say. Valdez is still stepping in there with he's still stepping in there with Shakur Stevenson before Errol Spence. He still is. And don't give me this business shit, dude. The business ain't boxing has not changed that much. It hasn't. You can sell that pipe dream to somebody else. It hasn't changed. What's changed is they let these fighters do whatever they want to do. It's like parenting. This what this is compared to. It's like parenting. How parenting has changed. Now parents is letting kids eat dessert for breakfast and all types of shit. Back in the day, you remember a lot of people couldn't even, they water and they beverage stayed on the counter until they finished their food. Then they get something to drink. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to always pick what we wanted. Remember that Eddie Murphy joke about McDonald's and how they drive past McDonald's and his mama say, I'm gonna make some McDonald's at home and it'll be this big mega burger on regular bread. He'd be, complaining with this monster burger and all of that. That's, what I'm saying? Parenting has changed. It's changed major. In the boxing, no different, man. Now you put you let your kids do what they want to do, and you say what you want to say, and you believe them no matter how long they how long they track record for lying. Boxing is the same. Now they putting the careers of fighters in their own hands, and this is why fighters shouldn't be able to control their own destiny. Because we suffer as the fans, and they suffer in the long run. Errol Spence waited 4 or 5 years for this to be his coming out party, his real big fight. When back in the day, Ali and these dudes had several of those big fights. You let Al Hammond tell him build this shit up, and then we'd wait till Crawford slow down, and then we'd do it. When you could have just already got him before he got used to the weight. You could have knocked it out before he grew into the weight class. Them belts ain't shit, man. If the belts was so important in boxing, then why Gervonta Tank Davis fighting for? Why they marketing Tank Davis as a world champion with the Reggie belt? It don't matter. It being undisputed, it's not gonna sell one more fucking plus. It's not gonna sell too many more. Let me catch myself. It's not gonna sell too many more pay-per-views. The fans don't care shit about undisputed. They hear about premier fights, and they built this fight up based off of what? Nothing. The promoters didn't do a damn thing about building this fight up. Tell me I'm wrong. These promoters didn't do a damn thing about building this fight up. Once again, they didn't do a damn thing about building this fight up. Nothing. All these dudes built the fight up, about sound clips. About who ducking who and when we gonna fight, and you on the wrong side of the street, and this, that, and the third. That's what this fight was built off of. That's what it was built off of. And that's just the honest truth. That's just the honest truth. But Val, y'all can call Valdez everything up under the sun, and like I said, I'm fair. Y'all call him everything up under the sun, but he getting in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. And the fight is bigger than what it would have been at 126, because now it's a unification bout. Not excusing him dunking Shakur Stevenson, but Bob made it happen. Shakur Stevenson said, I took less money to make this fight happen. That shit might not happen again, but he did everything in his power to make this shit happen. And we going on almost 6 months, since Crawford been a free agent, and we still don't got nothing on, him fighting. We still ain't got a fight between him and Terrence Crawford. But it is what it is. He getting in there. He getting in there, like it or not. He getting back in there. He getting in there with him. Errol Spence is still yet to get in there with Terrence Crawford, or commit to getting in there with Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He's still yet to do so. So, y'all had a lot of words for Oscar Valdez, but he got more courage than Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He do. He do. Say what y'all want to say. He got more courage than Errol Spence. He jumping in there with somebody that people say he can't beat. Now, Shakur Stevenson saying that Shakur Stevenson is saying that he was forced into it and Canelo and Eddie Renasso made him do it and whatever the situation may be, fine. Well, Floyd need to hype up Errol Spence to get in there with Terrence Crawford. How about that? He need to hype his ass up. You know, he do. So I ain't really trying to hear none of that, dude. I'm not. But hey, it is what it is, man. At least Valdez is stepping in. At least Valdez is stepping in the ring with hold on, boy. At least he's stepping in the ring with Shakur Stevenson, unlike Errol Spence. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live, we drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. You want to find me everywhere from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor as well too. Hit the link tree link in the description. First link there. Find me everywhere with one click. Other than that, check out the box. Well, no playlist for this one, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Peace.